Chicas, welcome to today's video. I am so excited that I will be doing an IVF update for all of you guys today. I know so many people asked me throughout social media, like, why haven't I talked about any IVF updates? And that's because since the last time that I uploaded my last video up until about 2 weeks ago, we just got all of our embryos ready. Right now we have 4. 3 of them are males and we have 1 female embryo. So we have 4 healthy ones out of the 19 eggs that were retrieved. I believe 19, I forgot, it's been a while, but it was like this crazy number. So we also wanted to wait before moving along with the transfer of the embryos because we were gonna go on, and we did end up going to this amazing vacation in Costa Rica just recently for part of my birthday celebration. We went for about a little over a week, and we went with some friends and we just had the best time ever. By the way, there is a vlog coming up of the whole experience. It's a pretty big vlog, but I don't know if people really watch that style of vlog anymore. I feel like it's scripted vlogging, what's trending now, and I'm just like, that just doesn't interest me. So I'm just gonna upload it regardless because I just want to share my trip with you guys also. So having that we went to Costa Rica, the Zika virus is active down there in South America. So we had to take the blood test when we got back to the States to make sure that we don't carry the virus in our blood. And just yesterday, the doctor called us and we don't. So that's really, really great. So basically what I am doing right now is taking a lot of medications, preparing my body for tomorrow, because tomorrow is the embryo transfer day. I'm technically gonna be pregnant tomorrow, which is kind of crazy because, you know, when you conceive, you really don't know when you're gonna become pregnant. And it just, you know, you're just kind of playing it by your cycle and stuff. So with this process, I know exactly what sex we are going to have. And tomorrow is the day, guys, and I'm so excited about it. So basically what I've been doing up until now, 2 weeks ago is when I started my period on a new moon, and no, full moon. I bleed on the full moon on the dot. Like, I know exactly what time my body's gonna start bleeding, guys, because I've been charting it. So yeah, I got my period, I called the doctor, and then they started me in estrogen, which is this here, estrogen, tiny little pills. I've been taking these 3 times a day, and then I was also doing ganirelix, which is a medication so I don't ovulate, I believe, and that goes in my stomach. It's a small needle. The medicine is very, very thin, like water, so it goes in easily. I was so afraid of needles before, but because of this, I get my blood drawn at least once a week, along with an ultrasound to check the lining of my uterus to make sure everything is good. So there's a lot of needles. I can tell you right now, I used to hate getting my blood drawn, and I am so, like, it doesn't even faze me anymore, especially with what I'm about to tell you guys in a little bit. So there is a lot of appointments in the morning, early in the morning, lots of appointments, lots of scheduling that we have to do with our lives, and there's a lot of like timing that you have to set for when your medication is going to be inserted or administered into your body. So I've been doing estrogen since the beginning, and I did the ganirelix for a little bit, and then every single day, and then this is progesterone in oil. And this is the one, baby, that a lot of women were telling me that it's the most painful. It's a bigger needle than the other needles that other shots that I've been getting in my stomach. So this is the mixing needle. And actually, when the nurse told me that I was about to take this shot, oh my gosh, guys, I even shed a tear when she showed me this needle. And then she's like, yeah, you're gonna have to do this every 3 days. This is the needle. And then she's like, but you're gonna switch it to this one, which is a little smaller, but guys, it's still a pretty long needle. And I'm like, oh. You know, like, it's still a big needle, and this one actually goes on your hip. So this is the one a lot of women were like telling me like, girl, just wait until you start progesterone. And also the medication is an oil. So you have to like insert it very, very carefully and slowly into your hip. And it was just such a mental preparation, guys. I was in Illinois this past weekend visiting my grandparents, more on that later. And I took all the medication with me because, you know, you have to stay on top of it if you want everything to come out the way that it's supposed to come out. And hopefully you don't have to repeat it again. So you really have to stay on top of all your medications. Take them exactly when you're supposed to take them. Don't miss anything because it's not worth missing anything, guys. It's really expensive and it's also an emotional journey, you know? So right now at this point, I take estrogen 3 times a day. And then I also take endometrin, which is through your vagina. And this is an oval shape flat pill that goes inside. There's a little applicator. You get a lot of different applicators. Pretty much how you would insert a tampon is how you put these pills in. Super, super simple. There is a lot of discharge from the medicine. So you have to wear panty liners, you know, all the time just to go along with it because there's a lot of it. But this is also what I do 3 times a day. And then remember when the nurse was telling me, and I told you guys that I shed a tear when she's like, this is the shot that you're about to be taking. What made me shed a tear was just knowing that I was gonna be getting this shot not once, guys, not 5 times, not 10 times, no, every 3 days for 8 to 9 weeks. So honestly, the first time that I did it, I didn't record it because I didn't know what to expect. In my mind, I had a lot of pain, but I did numb the area with ice for 10 minutes. More than 10 minutes, actually, probably like 15 minutes. And then Jesse did it for me so I didn't have to see, because I know there's so many women that do it themselves, but I just can't do it. You know, like I just can't do it. So he did it and I didn't even feel a thing, guys. I didn't feel the needle at all. And the only pain that I felt, and it's more like a sore feeling, like bruising a little bit almost. It's just like the day after I just felt the medication, and I could actually still feel the area where the medication is, but you don't feel the needle going in at all. And I was just really surprised because in comparison to the other shots that I've been getting, this is the biggest needle, but you really have nothing to be afraid of. Wow. It's just like, oh my God, I can't believe it's happening. Like, I still haven't really processed it, to be honest with you. Like, a lot of people are so much more excited for me than I feel like I am for tomorrow, because I almost don't want to get my hopes up too much just in case anything goes wrong. Like, I have faith that things are going to work out the way that they should, but I haven't processed it, you know? Like, I don't know if you guys ever experienced even losing somebody that you love so much and it doesn't hit you. Like, it just doesn't hit you, or you're almost afraid to really reflect on what's happening because of the emotions that it brings upon, you know? So I feel like that's where I am right now. Like, I'm excited, guys, but I haven't taken the time to sit down with my own thoughts and really process about what's about to happen tomorrow. Like, tomorrow, guys, Thursday, like, tomorrow at 1 p.m., I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna have a baby, an embryo inside of me. Actually, I'm not even gonna tell you guys what we're gonna do because it's gonna be a surprise. I wanna surprise you guys also with everything. So I'm just gonna keep that a secret, and I'll talk about it more throughout the journey of all of this. But yeah, so tomorrow's the day, so we're excited. Last thing I want to say is in regards to doing this journey now, I just had a birthday, August 20, so I turned 32 years old, and I guess for a long time, guys, I had put this process, it's always been on the table. Like, IVF has always been a possibility and a thought for Jesse and I, but I never wanted to really embark on that journey because I was like, but I love my career, I love working, I love my life, it's pretty hectic right now. What if we had another baby? What if we had all the meds and all the appointments? You just kind of almost have to like do it and not think so much into things, because life just works out naturally. That's just how it is. Like, things just work out that's my advice too, is just don't think too much into it. If it's something that you want to do, you're never going to find the right time. So might as well just do it and trust God, trust the process, and everything will unfold exactly the way that it should. So that is how I'm looking at it. That's my mentality. And I'm just kind of like riding the wave at this point and really enjoying it, you know, just being really happy and enjoying it and feeling very fulfilled. So the last thing that I just want to leave you guys off with is with a question for any woman out there who has gone through this journey. Maybe you're currently in the beginning stages. Maybe you are where I am, where you're preparing your body for the embryo transfer. Maybe you already successfully completed the journey and you had your beautiful baby or babies. What advice would you give to that woman who's about to start or who is currently going through it? What was like your biggest learning lesson in this entire process? Or should I say, leave us a comment. That is going to help us out tremendously, just hearing your advice. Maybe you have some advice on how to care for the injection site, or how you made it feel less painful, or what do you do? You know, what is like that one thing or a few things? What is your experience? If you want to share your experience as well, please leave us a comment down below. I can't wait to read what you guys have to say. I wish you guys the best of luck to anybody going through this entire journey. And most importantly, I just want to say thank you so much for all of the amazing energy that you guys have been sending me through Instagram and other platforms in regards to this journey. So have a blessed and beautiful day, guys, and I can't wait to see you on my next one. Bye.